Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, nope, I don't have a TikTok anymore. It's gonna take me it probably shouldn't take me much more longer to stop saying that. But remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during this journey, during your journey. So there could be a specific journey here. I did see 111 as well, so you're definitely being called to trust yourself, to heal so you can heighten your intuition. I also felt my hand just unintentionally went from my heart chakra to my throat chakra, so there could be something significant here about your throat and heart chakras. But before I get you your card, actually I wanted to show you this. So this is a hot air balloon. It says propane, exceptional energy. I'm assuming this came from like a propane tank or something related. I don't know. This is the back of it. Maybe it could have been attached to something. I'm not sure, but it does say China. So I don't know. Maybe China could be significant, or Chinese heritage, Chinese ancestors. Ooh, Chinese ancestors. That actually feels like it's coming through very strongly. And if you actually think about it, we're all kind of distant relatives. like I'm just trying to think, like, on a global level, you know, we had to start with two somehow or something, you know. But I wanted to show you this, and I'm gonna keep it in the reading because it represents freedom and like liberation, maybe liberty. I also feel Lady Liberty, so the Statue of Liberty could be significant. New York could be significant. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be, it could be a specific U.S. state, or it could just be a specific place, country, whatever. I found this, I had just gotten off of work, and I found this like on the patio in front of the door before going in my building. And I picked it up because I just felt drawn to it. It felt significant, and I looked up the meaning in it. For me, it really resembled freedom. So there could be someone watching this that really feels like they're trying to break out of a challenging, unstable situation at home. And I saw 3, 4, 5. Trust that everything happens for a reason, that you're facing the challenges at home that you are for a reason. The phrase, "you are the one that changes everything," could be significant for someone. There's something very significant here about purpose and feeling led somewhere, feeling called somewhere. The card that we have is, the 3 of Swords in reverse. One of the readings that I've already done, I just saw 420. One of the readings that I've already done, the 7 of Swords in reverse came out. So I feel like there's some sort of lie that you are telling yourself that is bringing you a lot of, I feel, change for some reason, but a lot of pain. There's something, how you feel, how you're thinking, what you're passionate about, what you think is right. You need to be honest in your actions, to show up in an honest, authentic kind of way. I saw 4, 5, 6. The universe and your spirit guides want you to show up authentically, purposefully, meaningfully, for a reason. Something early that I learned in my own healing journey, like 4 years ago. 4 years is interesting. The number 4 could definitely be significant for someone, but it was pain equals potential. How sad you feel, how depressed, how scared, that is a reflection of how much power and potential you actually have. There's just really something here about repurposing or redirecting your passionate, rage, fiery type of energy away from self-destruction. I just saw 555, and towards self-construction. Especially if there's things in the world, like injustice in the world, that you don't have direct control over. The best thing you can do is bring yourself justice when you have the opportunity. And I think that's what healing is about. Bringing ourselves justice, choosing to let go and to have closure, to move on, to grow and expand. Music could be significant here for someone. Maybe there's some spiritual communication here through music, but the universe, your spirit guides, maybe a specific ancestor could be trying to communicate to you in general. For this spread that I've been doing, I just feel very, very strongly that ancestors are really, really trying to come through for the collective. Like, I feel like a strong channel ancestry wise. And maybe, I'm not alone. I'm not the only person who can connect with my ancestors and understand how, their past led to mine. I'm going to go ahead and actually draw out a card from the Ancestors Spirit Oracle to see what your ancestors have to say about heartbreak and disappointment and lies. Wow. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. A phrase that's been sticking out to me lately is, you can't put a bird in a cage and expect it to keep singing. I feel like that's like representative of children and just humans in general. You can't try to control them and expect them to still express light, if that makes sense. I feel like not using your voice is something that hurts you the most or causes you the most heartbreak. Like, maybe lying to yourself could be perpetuating a specific type of heartbreak. Maybe at the end of the day you deserved better anyway. That definitely feels significant for someone. I feel like when it comes to finding your voice, you're meant to understand what it means that you are meant to express and create based on your own experiences and what makes you passionate. We have power in this world to create more tragedy or more beauty. I am picking up on like a Disney Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast kind of vibes. So there's a very childhood type of energy here. Maybe there are certain Disney princesses or Disney characters or just characters from your childhood that speak to you in some way. Oh, let me think for a second. I got confused because I was messing with these cards. Actually, it's funny that I'm coughing because I was about to talk about opening up. Your throat chakra is definitely significant, and it makes sense why your heart chakra would be significant if you resonate with that. I think your heart can heal a lot if you allow yourself to speak, to express, to be yourself. If you allow yourself to get out of that cage or out of the box and to be different, just to be yourself. Like, I feel like with humans there are foundational core things amongst each other that are the same that we can't change, but there's also a lot of things, a lot of differences we have that I've honestly kind of felt that we also can't change. I did see 1010, so the universe and your spirit guides, especially your ancestors, they really, really want to connect with you because they want to show you something about pain and suffering and hardship and why it's here. Maybe finding closure through learning how to appreciate hardship or sacrifice or just challenging times and what it can teach you and show you. I also feel that the universe and your spirit guides want you to know that if you follow truth, if you be honest with yourself and those around you, everything that you need will be attracted to you. I saw 111. Trust yourself. Trust that you can attract everything that you need. And I just saw 111. The number 1 could be specifically significant for someone. In my mind's eye, I just saw 1, 2, 3. So trust that everything happens for a reason. Trust is definitely a big, big thing here. And I think learning how to trust yourself and the universe more is going to bring a lot of balance into your life, and it's going to help you grow and expand and just bring even more. Not only can you attract what you need, you can also attract what you want. Like, you can literally create anything. That's the beauty about being human. We have the ability to make anything. I'm actually thinking about something I saw. It said something along the lines of, humans have the ability to create anything, and we chose taxes. So that's definitely interesting to come through. And I just saw 122. Remember that change starts with you. Whatever you want to see change in the system or the grand scheme of things, you can make it happen. And I just saw 12. It just starts with communicating, being honest about how you feel, and saying no to what you don't deserve. Next, to wrap up this reading, I'm going to draw an index card from this deck of cards. Really, really interested in seeing what index card is going to come through, because this, I felt called to put this here. Even before I put it right here, I was trying to figure out where I was going to put it, and I feel like I want to put it right here, because I feel like it has something to do with the card or the index card that I'm going to put right here. And I also just got the energy of a light bulb, so maybe there's an idea here that's linked to finding your way out of an unstable situation and getting yourself into something more stable, and just somewhere in life that you feel more safe and at peace. Okay, so we have, that's not important right now. Definitely in general, in terms of your, what you focus on, you need to take that seriously, because whatever you focus on, that's what's going to manifest. If you focus on, feeding your mind and your soul positivity and light, you're going to attract light. But if you stay dwelling in the darkness, you can't expect an external reality that's just filled with joy. You know what I'm saying? Because even if it was, that kind of mindset makes people take it for granted. Definitely be careful of apathy. Maybe experiencing severe depression could be significant. And that's where, if you experience both depression and anxiety, I think depression, at least based on my own journey, I think depression is what should be prioritized first when getting into healing, because that's a lack of faith. That's simple, not believing in yourself and not believing in the good and what's possible for you. I'm not even talking religious. So something here has broken your faith. It's interesting because we do have the 3 of Swords here, and I just saw 444. Something at home broke your heart. You need to allow yourself to heal from that and to focus on finding deeper meaning in it. and what you can do with the passion and the anger that comes from the situation in a way that's good for not only yourself, but also the collective. I mean, someone, in terms of expressing yourself, you could feel called to be a content creator. And if you do, I mean, whatever your dreams are, even if you don't, follow your dreams. That's what the universe wants you to do. It wants you to discover yourself. That's what we're supposed to do when we grow up. We're supposed to discover ourselves, and by the time, we're supposed to reach a certain point in our early adult life where we know who we are and where we want to be. But some of us never get a fair chance to get there. And it's time for people to really recognize that that fair chance is always there. The universe is always there. Your spirit guides are always there. And you can always communicate with them anytime. I think anything, or maybe there could be some distractions in your life, or something that your mind wants to focus on, and it's just not important. It's not something that you need to worry about right now. Maybe like money-wise, maybe there's something that you spend your money on a little too much, and maybe you need to, lots of maybes. But yeah, there's something here about like challenging yourself to have more self-control. But you don't have to jump into it. Like, be realistic. Allow yourself to work towards self-discipline. And I also feel called to say that this journey starts inward. It starts emotional. You have to be willing to sit down with yourself and to really reflect and think through your thoughts. I do feel like a journey here related to freedom, feeling liberated. I feel like more specifically it could be about like a home life, a car, a job, things like that. You need to bring yourself closure and justice, because that is what is really important right now. I don't know if I already said it, but I do think you're being guided to focus on the obstacles that you have right here, right now, and to try not to think too far ahead into the future. But that will be the end of your reading. I really, really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to show me that, or to support me. My bad. If you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really, really means a lot to me, and it definitely does make a difference. And the last thing that I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.